Hello. Hey guys, welcome to Daily DSA practice, and today we are taking a mock of Sagar. Hey Sagar, welcome. Welcome to the channel, man.
Thanks,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So Sagar, before we start the mock, at least in 2 minutes, can you just tell about yourself, what you are currently doing, and what you are looking from this mock interview?
Sure, sir. As you already know, my name is Sagar, and I am a BSc graduate, and
Mm-hmm.
currently I am pursuing MCA, and I am
Okay.
looking for software engineer roles now, and I am skilled in Java language and also web dev technologies such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript,
Oh,
and
awesome.
React.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So your interviews are about to start, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sure.
Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, I meant to say the placements. Your placements are going on or about to start?
Sir, my placements are going on, sir.
Going on. It's going on. So cool, man. Good luck for the placements and good luck for this interview, mock interview. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for
So
the opportunity.
yeah. So you share your screen? I'll tell you the question, and this would be a 40 minutes round, one DSA question, and after that I will tell you the all the feedbacks. Right. So for example, let's write an example. Example is, let's say the root node is here 5 and its left child is 4, and or if you can write in a tree, that would be little bit easy to visualize, right? Just in the next line, write 4, 5, 4, and its right child is 5, 4 left child is 1, 4 right child is 1, and 5 right child is 5.
Right child is and left child is.
No, no, 5 left child is null, but right child is 5.
Okay, got it.
Null, and that's 5.
Right.
Okay, so now here if you see that, what we have to return, given the root of a binary tree, return the length of the longest path where each node in the path has the same value. So now your path is here, if you see 5 5 5.
Five, and five.
So this is one
Yes, sir.
path, right? So this is
Right,
one
sir.
path, and you have to return the length. So what would be the output? 2. The length is generally the edges, the number of edges which are coming in a path, right? So what would be the
Yes, sir.
output for it's 2.
Two.
So you
Yes, sir.
got this example?
Yes, sir. I got it. And it is not necessary that the path may contain the root node. It can also start from here or
Correct, correct.
anywhere down.
So let's say, for example, in the same example, instead of 1 1, let's say if it is 4 4.
Okay, so then also it will be five only, sir. This one.
Both are, and let's say instead of 5 there was another 7. So but even that, then 4 4 4 would be a one, it can create one path, right?
Yes,
It
sir.
should not necessarily be to be on the top of the root.
Got it, sir.
So is question clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay, so it's 8:20. Yeah, you can start.
Sir, I can just I can just try it on pen and paper first.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Thank you. Sir, I thought of an approach that I can take a global variable called max, and I can do a DFS on the tree, and then compare this root's value and its child's value, and if they are equal, I will keep a current variable and I will increase that, and in every traversal, I will compare the max and current, and I will store the max length in that.
Okay. Okay. What would
Shall
be the
I?
time complexity in that?
So time complexity will be O of h in that, O of the height of tree.
And space complexity?
The recursive stack space complexity of O of h. So sir, the time complexity will be O of n because we'll be traversing to all the nodes, and the space complexity will be O of h because of the recursive stack.
Okay. 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 So,
Shall I?
can you tell me how you're gonna do before that? Like, let's say in the tree of this tree, can you just give me like how it gonna?
Sir, I will first of all I will declare a max variable supposed to zero, and then I will first of all call the DFS method for the root node, and in that method I will compare it to its left child and also the right child, and I will also create a current variable, and I will also pass that to this function, and I will compare the nodes left and right child's value, and if they are equal to the node, I will increase the current and pass it to the next function, next call. And if not, I will make it zero again, the current variable. And in every call, I will be checking that the current and max. I will comparing those, and I will take the max of them.
Okay. Can you?
Suppose
Okay. Can you
I
do
will
the
try
coding?
and sorry, sir.
Can you code for it?
Oh yes, sir. Sure. So this is my global variable max,
And
and
consider the tree. The node of a tree is like uh, tree node, right? And
okay,
it
I
has
consider that.
just consider that there is one data structure which is known as tree node, right? It has
Okay,
three things: value, tree node left, tree node right.
okay,
Okay.
okay, sir. Got it. Sir, should I write that method only which I am going to
Yes,
do,
yes.
or
No, no, write the main method. Okay, so you're writing a main method, or I mean to say that
yes,
write the method which you are going to implement.
okay, sir, got it. And will be given root and will pass the root to it and this is my first method. Private int display echo as a parameter current variable. In the void, I'll be comparing this in my method only. Root equals to null, return back from you. Then first of all, I will compare.
What is this root node, and what would be this another variable?
Sir, this current variable I'm passing here from zero, and
Okay.
every time the root is equal to left or right shell, I'll increment it
Okay, okay. So
and
it's a
pass it to
kind
the
of
function.
incrementer. Okay.
Okay, sir. And the answer I'll store in this max variable, which is a global variable. So left is small null and
Could you please little bit scroll up, scroll down? Yeah, for the yeah, yeah. Now it's visible. Root left not equal to null. Root dot.
root dot value
Mm-hmm.
root left root left square. I'll just call this method on root dot left with
So you are comparing the value with the node.
Uh, I'm comparing this root value with the, sorry, sir. Silly mistake, sir. I was comparing it with the value by mistake.
Okay.
And if it is equal, root value is equals to root dot left value, then I'll increment the current counter and pass it to the next function. Else, I'll just call it with the zero value. Same thing for the right node. So I can copy paste, right?
Yeah.
Every time I'll compare max and my current variable. So this is my approach. First, I'll just do a try run myself. Then I'll tell you my if it's correct or not. I think it should be correct, but there might be some edge cases I am
Okay.
considering. This lecture is null. It's not equal and dfs of 408. Dfs of this comma incremented by 1. Okay, incremented by that is 2. Then I'll backtrack again. To should give me inputs on P, then I'll take the answer. Oh, sir, this should work, sir. It's working for this case.
Are you sure?
Oh,
So
sir, it's
here,
working for this tree. I examined for this
so
tree. Yes,
if
sir.
so in the root dot right not equals to null. So
Hmm.
here in the else part, why we are going root left?
Sir, because suppose if here it's 7, you only told. Suppose if you're at 7, then this can be the longest path, right? If this is not equal to its right child, there then the further child can be equal, right? There can be a path below it, which is longest path.
Okay, then
So
it
we
should
have
be
to
right
observe
only,
for that.
right?
Sorry?
Then it should be right.
Yes, sir.
Root dot right.
Where, sir? You are not. Root dot
No,
right is not equal.
no. In the else one, yeah. Else
Yeah,
dfs.
I forgot to replace that. I just copy pasted that.
Okay,
So
cool.
sorry, sir.
Okay, I am cool with the solution. Let's close this mock. Let's go to the feedback. I have a feedback for you. So this is 15 minutes mock. Till now, if you see, it's been only 15 minutes, right? So you have solved it, but I have certain feedbacks, Sagar. So let's go through it. So pros, which one I can tell you is like you might be good in coding, but there are certain things which I want you to improve, man. One thing is, where is the edge cases? You haven't discussed any edge cases with me. Like, what if there is no path? What should be the output you have to return? Right.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, what if anything, if tree is empty, what you have to return? Like, there are certain edge cases you have to find out. Right. So,
Yes, sir.
okay. So, one thing is definitely this is what if there is no duplicate, all are different, right? So can a single
I should
node,
have.
yeah, so there are different
Hmm.
edge cases, you need to do a clarity with me. So that is the one thing, biggest thing got missing. Another thing is uh, you have to explain your approach which you have come to the interviewer. Okay, you have come up with an approach, good, but you have said that okay, you got the approach, you will do DFS, and but it's very quick. See, sometime interviewer is not as fast as you, right? So you have to involve interviewer in your approach. What is your approach? So take your time, explain, okay, this is the tree, okay, I am going to the left, then left, then left, okay, now I am going up, so the see this is got equal, okay, so I have stored into my current maximum one till now, then it goes to here. So see, visualize some things to the interviewer. Okay, interviewer say that yes, 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 where he is going, right? To be honest, I was totally not in line with what your solution might be working fine, right? I don't have any issue with that. The issue with I have is like I am not part of that solution. How it's going to work, I know how it's going to work because I have solved this question, so I pretty much know what you are doing. But as an interviewer, I can tell you that he might lost it. Like, okay, what is the approach? I didn't know. Okay, so you have to involve before even coding. You have to involve interviewer. Hey, let take him first. Are you okay with the approach? That question you have to ask. Hey, this is my approach. I have explained you. Are you okay? Do you have any questions? Right. So after that only go for the coding. Okay. So one thing is, I already told you that the when you are doing a code, you have to code like a production ready code, right? Production ready code means this code will get merged and goes to live in a company. So there are certain this required is the how clean code you write. So what is DFS here? Let's say no DF as we are practicing in certain platform, DFS makes sense. But now you are writing a code for a company. What is DFS? What is CURR? Right? So there are certain things which you have to keep in mind when you are writing a code in an interview, that your code should be production ready. Right? So give a proper naming. Right? So let's say instead of DFS, give a name like find longest path. Something, some meaningful, that okay, find longest path or something else which you think it's meaningful, right? So that is very, very important. Another thing is always do dry run with the interviewer. So currently what there is one more issue which I see is you are finding a solution by yourself. You are doing a dry run by yourself in your copy and all. This you have to start involving interviewer, Sagar. Do a dry run with interviewer. Okay, now see, let's say the input, I start with the root node 5. I am going with my code, okay, root equals to null, no, it goes to this point. I now in the diagram, okay, now I am here. So you have to take to the journey of the solution, you have to take interviewer also with you. So currently I know that you are doing in your copy, but this you have to involve interviewer also. Okay, so currently
Sir, I'll work on this points.
right, and also how you get the solution, you worked in your copy and all, I am totally not part of that journey, right? I know that you are a good coder. As soon as you got this is not an easy question, but you solved it. But the thing is, there are a lot of things missing. Thinking out loud was missing. So these are the things, even if you are a very good coder, this might little bit backfire you, right? So work on this, man. Like this is really, really will be helpful. So this is mock interview, right? This is just for making a mistake and learning from that. So please take this feedback in a constructive manner, man. Right?
Yes, sure, I'll work on these points.
Right. So that's why I stopped the interview like in the 16 minutes itself, because I know you are good in coding, but you already know what would happen with this. So I always say that even if you solve a question 100%, right, but without all these steps, there are points for all the steps, right? Solution
Sir,
is
I
not
should have
important.
explained this approach.
Solution is not important. Journey to the solution is important. So which I see is missing. So I really want you to work on this, man. discuss with the interviewer, right? Find edge cases, tell your solution to the interviewer, take a note, are you okay, right? Then uh, tell yourself what is the time complexity, space complexity, start coding, write a clean code, after that do dry run, and then try to find a bug by yourself in your dry run. Okay, you said that dry run will work, I told you a simple issue is also right, there could be many other issue also possibly. But the thing is, since I was not involved, I didn't took much, like okay, I have already made my points, these are all things are missing, so whether even if our code is working or not, I am not very much in line with it, right? Because the major points are missing, right? So
Yes, sir.
take that, you have to, these are small point, clean code, thinking out loud, edge cases finding, involvement of the interviewer with what is the solution and all, but they all have points, right? So little bit work on that, man, but take this in a constructive manner, man, it's happened.
Yes, sir,
So
sure.
this is a mock interview, it's for learning. So I am also make mistake, I also learn, so let's learn together, so please take it in a constructive manner, buddy.
Yes, thanks for the
Sure.
guidance, and I'll surely work on these points and give you interview next time, and I'll
Sure, man,
succeed.
sure. And I wish you luck for your interview, man, upcoming. And good luck, man.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thanks,
I'll
Shrayansh.
let me stop the